And welcome back to another episode of Abstracts and Banks podcast. We are back, ladies and gents,
distant
with another grand old episode.
Hello.
of your one, the only TRB podcast.
You did really sound like Barney just a second ago.
Fuck yeah, that was my idol back in the day.
Dopey motherfucker.
My kids discovered Barney, and they were trying to show me, like, Daddy, that's Barney. Like
He's like, bitch, I helped create that motherfucker.
he is
Right?
what he is today because of us.
Right?
We gave him constructive criticism to be the best damn purple dinosaur he could be. You know what's really sad is my daughter, the youngest one, the 6-month-old one, loves Barney already. She'll sit there and watch the TV for hours.
I thank God that my son has not discovered Barney.
Well, we were going to withhold, but then her grandparents were like, oh, guess what she likes? She likes Barney just like you.
Y'all like
Yay.
showed her that.
Barney ruined my childhood. Thanks,
I
Mom.
Love you. You love me. Aren't we just a big fucking happy family? Sorry.
No.
That was my Lord.
No. Because you know what? All of that shit is bullshit. My family wasn't like that.
No, it was not.
Everybody wants to sit here and believe that. I'm going to pull the race card for a second. Everybody wants to sit here and believe that Caucasian, waspy, white people, they've got this perfect hunky-dory family. Okay, sure. I mean, not everything was rainbows and butterflies.
All I can say...
I just remember constant ass beatings and wondering where the hell Mom and Dad was. And
out of all my friends, I'm actually going to backtrack that. All my friends, I am the only one who has a somewhat stable home life growing up. Like,
but
none of them.
Stable?
Oh, well, the adult years, no. the teenage years, heck yeah. I mean, no issues, no complaints, no nothing.
Sure.
Food was on the table. I mean, it was freaking amazing.
Right. But see, like, not every household family is like... It's not like that. It's not like what you see in the movies. Like, mine wasn't like that. I remember constant ass beatings. Constantly being told, shut the fuck up. Constantly being told, go to your room.
The ass beatings, but in my mama's defense... I deserve every single one of those.
Oh no, sure. I
but,
mean, I'm sure I deserve mine too.
Compared to how my parents lived versus how I lived, I mean, my mom, for when she could eat until she got on her own, literally every meal was beans, tortilla, and if you're lucky, rice.
If you're lucky,
you get some
how
rice.
easy rice is to come by, right?
Well, yeah. Think about that. But in order to make the Spanish rice and the Mexican rice, it takes a little bit more than just rice. So, I mean, that's how that was. And me, I want McDonald's like right now, Ma. Okay, let's go get McDonald's, mijo. Chicken nuggets.
Wow. Okay. And I was like, I remember, hey, Mom, can we like get some like McDonald's or Burger King for dinner? I am making fish steaks, and we are going to have your Brussels sprouts, and you're going to eat your vegetables. Is that a no?
Shit. Okay.
A simple no would have worked.
Now, my dad was more of the affirmative, like just said no. My mom, however, she was a buffet cooker. Like literally, like if me and my sisters we disagreed.
I've actually found that like about most ethnic mothers, whether it be Hispanic or Asian, because I found this out because my mother-in-law is Asian. They cook for a fucking army.
And the Italians.
Like, oh my God.
Yes.
Like, I remember like scraping, the pots just to have enough to like, because my parents hated leftovers. Like, they would never leave leftovers in the fridge. And so she would make just enough for us to get a taste of everything that was going on.
And Ohio, because my white side is German and Italian, but my grandmother's Italian, like to the T. She goes to all to the Italian restaurants, authentic meals, and if you tell her, like, you see those memes where they sit there and say, "I'm hungry" to your grandmother, and a tear comes out of her eyes, and then there's like a fucking huge buffet. Right. And then there's leftovers for a week.
Right.
A fucking week. And there's like 7 of us eating this every single day. And there's enough to keep going for a fucking week.
Yeah, see,
That was my childhood. That's
see,
what I'm
you know what? We complained about that whenever we were kids. There's no way that I would complain about that now because, especially like in our line of work, because we're not home for lunch and dinner half the times.
Yeah.
Like I very seldom ever eat dinner here at the house because I'm always out working. Right. And so, like,
Not
it would be
anymore,
nice to have all of those leftovers so I could actually take something to eat with me.
Yep.
And I wouldn't have to spend so much damn money on food whenever I'm out.
My mom.
Well, see,
my mom never cooked. like I had to learn how to cook at an early age so that we could feed ourselves.
Mike, see,
we still hold some of those Fazoli's traits. Fazoli's worked wonders for us because I remember like back in '97.
I just went to first grade again.
Right. You were in first grade, motherfucker. Me and Story were getting stoned behind Fazoli's.
We're trying to figure out how you gonna make it through college.
I know, right? College. I mean, shit. I was sitting there trying to figure out what I was going to eat for the next day. Like, oh, but wait, I work at Fazoli's.
Exactly.
Oh, shit, I'm off tomorrow. What am I going to eat?
The best thing about having a food service job.
I know, right?
The food.
You are never hungry.
Ever.
Well, you're always hungry, but you never go hungry.
So I never worked
except
in
on your days off.
Yeah, and then you still might go up there and get some.
Oh, no. Every single day I was there. Day off or working. Like, even on my days off, I would go up there. Was
that Fazoli's?
Yeah, it was over on
Taco Bell is?
Yeah. Where that Taco Bell was
that
put in.
building right there.
See, I remember that from my summer vacations here.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it was amazing. But no, I would always go up there on my days off for one of two reasons. One, because I was hungry. And, so, I mean, I would go up there and get my food. And two, because I was dating the boss's daughter.
Extra perks.
Usually because I was hungry.
Yeah. Well, you got hunger for two types of things on that route.
I dated two boss's daughters up there. No, correction. I dated one boss's daughter. I fucked the other boss's daughter.
Yeah.
He's all like, you slept. No, I fucked the shit out of her.
Yeah, let's get that straight. That wasn't dating. No, that was just straight up fucking.
Was in the cooler?
It was.
Oh, my man.
It was.
Hey, it's the only calm place in the place.
Right? Not only that, but it's the only place that you can get hot and heavy and not break a sweat and be able to go back to work like nothing ever happened.
I love the cooler. Worked in the dairy vault. Same
Everything
shit.
was packaged up, so I mean, it's not like.
Why is this little brown stain over here, bitch? Extra flavor.
But see, the great thing about semen in ice cold conditions is it blends in with the ice.
Ski, motherfucker, ski. Oh, but yeah, no.
That's awful.
My whole family, I mean.
So sure it wasn't in the Alfredo.
Oh, my God.
Oh, that's awful. Dude, I remember whenever.
I can't go to my Italian stories anymore. You just ruined it.
Oh, man. Whatever. Back then, whenever all that was going on, I had a friend of mine that worked at Golden Fried Chicken. It was Golden Fried Chicken back then.
Yeah.
He knew a dude that actually beat off in the gravy.
Oh, that's so nasty.
Dude, I quit fucking eating there.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I'm done.
Are you serious?
Dude, he straight off jerked it and fucking went off like in the gravy. And just mixed it all in.
I guess it's extra protein.
Somebody ingested some extra kids whenever they had some chicken. So.
Glad I never ate there. Ever.
Right? That was like, oh man, whenever my buddy told me that, I'm like,
is that place open still? Or is it closed?
I'm not going to confirm nor deny that.
Oh my God. I think I may have eaten there then. Son of a bitch.
You probably have. I mean, it's different management. I mean, the guy's not there anymore, but
so it's probably safe, maybe.
Maybe.
Ish.
But is any
I come
place
with vials with my own little semen.
any place that prepares your food really 100%?
Oh, what was that
safe?
movie? Was it Dan Cook that was in that
It was
movie?
Waiting. The movie Waiting. Oh, I love that movie.
Yeah.
Put a
love that movie.
Look at the Batwing, bitch.
Shenanigans.
Yeah, they were.
Shenanigans?
Yeah, they were working at Shenanigans.
Oh my God.
That was just like, what was the place it was used to be over there? Every time I see that movie, I think of the place.
Bennigan's.
Yeah,
they're owned by the same franchise.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Yep.
That every time I see that movie, I think of Bennigan's, and I'm like, this had to be going on.
Well, now Bennigan's is gone now. It's a pawn shop now.
Yep. I was like, it had to be going on.
I think we've dropped enough like clues to where y'all can try to figure out where we're at. I'm still not going to disclose exactly where we're at, but
You're welcome.
you'll get over it. Every town in North Texas has a Bennigan's.
Maybe.
Here's a hint: we don't have it anymore.
It's gone.
What?
I was really sad whenever that went. That was the only decent place to get a Monte Cristo.
Sad part is,
Yeah,
I never had.
dude, you can get a Monte Cristo over here at Cheddar's, but no, it's not the same. No, it's gross.
Is it?
Oh yeah, it's gross. Every time I come home, I feel like shit.
Like I eat it, but fuck.
Right. No, I mean, granted, it's filling as fuck because I mean it's not healthy whatsoever.
Oh my goodness.
Not
Nothing healthy
whatsoever.
about a Monte Cristo.
But yeah, there's nothing healthy about it. Whatever. But you shouldn't feel sick to your stomach after you eat it.
I've never eaten one, so now I gotta go try one out to see if I feel sick.
But you don't have anything to base it off of, though. Like you have to have had a decent Monte Cristo.
Ahead of this.
Right.
True. I agree with that, but it ain't gonna happen.
Sandwich.
I can just go to the east, find it out.
Right. Oh man, this beer's kicking back up on me. That's not good.
Ooh, don't.
So guess what? No, I don't need that. I'm good.
He's been drinking all day. He's going up, Chuck.
So I found out. Yeah. Dude, I got day drunk as shit today. Oh, it was fun. I finally had a day off, and I said, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna drink," and spent a shit ton of money. So I finally ordered like all the shit from my truck, and then on top of that, I guess started drinking because I was getting depressed because I was spending so much money on my truck. So fuck, I just spent $3,000. I need another beer.
This beer that costs us 92 cents made me feel better.
Right. No, I started day drinking at like noon. But
True champ.
Yeah.
True
I
alcoholic.
tried to. Not an alcoholic.
I'm telling you, I got one more day. I think I'm gonna try that.
What, day drinking?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's good.
I'm gonna drop the kids off at school, and then it's on.
Yeah.
Donkey Kong.
I mean, stop drinking around noon, so you can be straight to pick up the kids.
But I'm gonna walk up there anyway.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, that works.
Walk up there and like walk it off. Come on.
There you go.
Get in the car. Just get in the car.
So we have a sponsor that actually helps us put this whole shit show together. And you know what I realized is I was going through the editing of the last episode. We didn't talk about him.
Oh man.
Yeah. So our apologies, Mr. Nathan Moore at Advocate Construction.
We were heated then.
We still love you.
Yes.
We still love you.
Yeah, it was a lot of shit going on that day.
There was a lot of shit. But go see Mr. Nathan Moore at advocateconstruction.net for all of your foundation, construction, and cabinetry needs in the great state of Texas and now South Carolina.
Boy, I have to tell you what.
He's still putting it down. He's still making it work.
And leveling you out.
Yep, still leveling you out and erecting you every single way he needs to. He's a hot dude too.
Giggity, goo.
I don't know. He's a sexy guy.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of a sexy guy, he has that kind of dad bod, you know?
He does. So that's what we're going to talk about today. We're actually going to talk about like I love it whenever you hear a woman say that she wants a man that is built and sexy and like washboard stomach and it's like super athletic, and I'm like, you know what? You are your stereotypical like material bitch, and I really don't want you around me.
Yeah. I mean,
I was told the other day from some chick, like, okay, I'm not like the most healthiest person in the world. I don't really consider myself fat, but I do have a bit of a dad bod going on.
I got my beard gut.
Yeah.
Love handles.
Right.
I got my
I don't really have much love handles, or I haven't before. I do. I'm starting to get some.
Yeah, I got love handles.
But yeah, like
I'm younger than both of y'all. I'm bigger than both of y'all.
It's the mature dad bod. I mean, like it looks like you are your typical normal everyday self. I don't weigh 300 pounds. I don't weigh 400 pounds.
Oh, okay, I'm not 400.
You're not 300 either. Right?
I just passed 300.
Well, you carry it well.
I am 302 officially.
Like seriously, he don't look 300 pounds.
No,
but we'll put that.
No,
It's not.
Oh, I know. What I love is
like,
going to Six Flags. And it's like, oh, we're going to guess your weight. And they're like, oh, do you weigh like what, 225? I'm like, give me my toy, motherfucker, 300.
And see, like, I have a lot of people, like, whenever they find out how much I weigh, because I'm sitting at a steady 255. And
Bam.
I'm told that I don't look it.
No, you don't look it.
And I just, well, it didn't really even dawn on me to think about, the fact that muscle mass actually does way more than fat. And so, I mean, I have like.
So I'm really muscular. Apparently, people.
Well, I mean, I'm naturally a really just busy person. Like I'm always just go. And then whenever I do get to go to the gym, I like to do a little bit of cardio and then weight lift.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, I do work my actual muscles, and so
Keep the muscles moving.
Right. And so, like, I do actually have more muscle mass than I do fat. But, anyways, no, like I had this chick a couple of days ago actually asked me, or she was just like, oh God, how did she start it? She had actually came up to me and introduced herself. And I'm just like, oh, okay, hey, well, I'm Dave. Nice to meet you. And she was just like, I have a question for you. And I said, what's that? She goes, are you married? I said,
I
have an answer for you. You are direct.
Yeah.
I said, and I am married. I mean, I do have the ring on my finger. So, oh, okay. Well, I'm just curious. I mean, I just saw the sexy guy walking by and I had to talk to him.
You haven't done that ever happened to me?
Where were you 15 years ago?
Well, you didn't have the dad bod 15 years ago.
Oh, you're right. I didn't. I didn't even have 10 years
girls
ago.
with daddy issues either.
See, I didn't know how to take advantage of girls with daddy. Wait a minute. Yes, I did.
Yes, you did. You still do.
See, I may or may not have capitalized on that. Capitalism is great.
Capitalism is great.
Oh, man.
Capitalize in every form and fashion.
Whenever you can. And see, I always thought I was doing good by staying away from them, and I realized I just passed up a whole lot of extra poon for no reason.
Right.
Okay, so y'all gonna hate my ass. My specialty were women with daddy issues. But as we discussed many moons ago, how I viewed sex versus others view sex, I never took up one single opportunity. Oh, every woman I fucked had a decent relationship with their father. And I dealt with probably 75% daddy issue women.
That's
all
they want to do is get married.
Right,
well, that was kind of the issue. And one finally caught my eye with that ass. So,
dude, okay, this is horrible in every facet of life, but I thought it was funny, even though it was so wrong. Just because I love, like...
Debatable, bro.
Yes,
debatable.
So I saw this meme. It was a picture of a white guy and a black girl standing side by side. And the meme stated, I only date black girls. And then on the bottom it said, because I don't like meeting fathers. I'm just like, dude, this is fucked up in so many ways.
You know what's really sad?
But this is funny.
The only black girl I ever dated or ever fucked, she had a decent dad.
Damn.
See, he was there.
But he did. You did say you specialized actually, and you had a lot of them with daddy issues, but you fucked all the ones
who did not have
daddy issues.
They didn't have a daddy issue. I fucked them. If they had a daddy issue, well, this is what you need to do with your relationship.
Have you ever been accused of going through life the hard way?
You know, my wife tells me that constantly.
She's not
she
lying
might
to
be
you.
on to something.
And my coworkers, and then my previous coworkers, and
pretty sure I've
my
told you that.
professors.
Like, dude, you're doing this the hard way. There's just so much easier way to do this.
Well, I guess it's because as a child, you know, going back to food, I'd have to struggle. I mean, shit. I'd like, Mama, I'm hungry. And she'd be like, okay, here's 2 pounds of sausage, 3 pounds of bacon, 2 cartons of eggs, shit ton of tortillas and toast. Eat what you want, mijo. Well, let's save some for later.
Right. So, I mean, what is it do you think that it is that actually, and maybe we should wait till Della comes back on to ask her this, but what is it about DadBods that actually turns women on? I mean, I don't know, the whole time I was single, I'm sitting here thinking, I got to be in shape. I got to be running and gunning.
I'm still that mindset now. In order to catch somebody. Well, I caught somebody. But,
well, I mean, even I thought the same way, too, until it was reassured to me the other day. It's like, well, fuck, I don't have to fucking try anymore.
The thing about it, that's actually where it gets in at.
As long as I'm active and I can still walk and I'm not 400 pounds and bed bound.
Thank you for increasing the weight.
I'm not wheezing whenever I'm walking.
It didn't matter that much before. It's just that now we don't give a fuck. And you know what?
So maybe it's not just the dad bod in itself, but it's the confidence of who we are in our own shell now.
Like,
but is it confidence, or is it the married man's perception on life that fuck it, I'm just not going to get it anymore from anyone else, so I just don't fucking care.
Yes.
So I don't give a rat's ass.
You are speaking to the choir. I had to take the mic off for that son of a bitch.
I'm supposed to speak to the congregation. I get it. I understand.
Speak like this now.
You had to take your mic off.
I'm taking my mic off now because you got me fired up because I have not had sex in over a fucking year, and I'm in the attitude of fuck it. And if I got my dad bod on, I'm like, shit, I have options, lady. Granted, I've never been complimented on my appearance. I get complimented on my personality left and right.
Does your wife ever listen to the show?
I dare her to. I'm like, honey, just listen to that. Because you need to have your eyes open to how I feel. I tell you in person, but I'm telling the public how I feel too. So there's no secrets here.
I do have a secret for you.
Giggity.
And if you probably actually wish that your wife would actually listen to this. I've actually been told a time or two that you, sir, are sexy from some of our cast members or fans.
Mm-hmm.
Then they have only seen from the Chi-Chi's up.
No.
Nope.
Nope. They've seen all of you.
Oh, man. Damn, I didn't know those photos got leaked out. Damn.
That may have been my fault.
Well, thank you, Dirty Dave. Thank you very much.
OPSEC doesn't really mean shit in my life right now.
I stand at attention for you on the same way.
I was not talking about DOD. I was not talking about anything classified. But I have no operational security in this house or on this show.
Nope.
None whatsoever.
Not in my house.
Everything
either.
is fair game.
No shame, no gain.
My wife actually listened to some of the stuff that we said. She goes, "Oh dear God, you didn't really say that, did you?" And I was
Yes,
like,
you did.
Yep,
Pretty much.
No hesitations. You know, I actually think I like holding the mic more than trying to speak into a mic, because then it can just follow my head everywhere I go.
Because you're pretending it's a dick.
Damn, Dirty Dave. I didn't know it was black.
Are you a grower or a shower?
I am a grower.
Like, string strong.
It's like, oh shit, what God, what the?
Because no, like I actually the one or two people that I'm talking about, I can give a name. Well, no, I'm not going to give a name, but I'll show you
after the show.
After the show, I'll show you. But she was just like, it's really sad that he talks about, like, actually he hasn't really had sex in a year and he's married. Like, that's sad. I would.
That is reality, people. That is what marriage is. And
no. Well, that's what marriage can be.
Well, I just remember.
That's what marriage can be.
I remember in the beginning of the marriage and the relationship, like, it was sex 2 to 3 times a day, nonstop.
Did I not tell you that would change?
And yes, Dirty Dave over here, like, it's going to stop. I'm like, bitch, ain't going to stop. I'm riding this roller coaster until I'm in my grave. He's like, I'm waiting. I'm like, you going to be waiting? I'm waiting. I'm going to be waiting. And then that day came.
Didn't you say that y'all had like a blowjob Thursday or some shit like that?
We had a designated day for blowjob. We had a blowjob Thursday and blowjob week. So every time she's on her period, I got a blowjob. It was fucking amazing.
That is amazing. I like that. I like that.
And then the following week, after she was off,
led to?
Huh?
Did you see what it led to?
Well, yeah. Now blowjob week has gone out the window.
Oh, of course. I mean, because whenever you say I do, it means I don't do that no more.
But no, but
it doesn't have to be that
way it follows suit is after blowjob week, after she was off, it was eat out week. You know.
Yeah, that's okay.
And that's how it works. Because I'm not. I mean,
sometimes
I don't have to have a week for that. I mean, just as long as there's like.
Well, it was guaranteed. Like, I am going to get you on your back, and you going to grab the sheets.
Hey, that's a good week for everybody.
Hell yeah. It was a very, very stress-free week.
Well,
2 weeks.
Right.
I'm telling you, sometimes you don't want to work.
And then we
just no. She said.
Anyways, go on.
What she said, she goes, you know, it's really sad. Like, most people actually would have left that spouse by then. I said, true.
I'm a stubborn motherfucker.
Well, this is true. I know that. And her exact words were, "He's actually a very attractive guy, and I wish I wasn't married." I'm
a very stubborn person. Just in case my wife ever does listen to this. I am stubborn. I'm going to get in that poontang one more time at least.
Hey,
this is go. Just like me, like saying,
you one more go.
God, I know you're testing me, but I need you to understand. I'm just a C student.
Fuck you! I'm a D student. I'm not average at all. I'm below.
Below average.
I'm below average.
I will fail that class.
I'm going to fail it.
Yes.
I'm like,
damn, it was a good adventure.
Like, ooh, temptation. I'll put my hand in the cookie jar.
Yeah. Boy.
What are you doing? I wanted a cookie, bitch.
You didn't give me your cookie? Find another.
It's like you're stuck at a point where you have to run down the street. Miss Johnson, my wife won't give me any pussy. Can I have some of yours?
Oh, yeah, that's good.
I keep my flirting to the old ladies. I don't even need to get close.
No, they were flirt with me left and right.
You were a goddamn liar.
I do too.
No, you flirt with them, yes, but that's not all. Never mind.
Just because she doesn't do this. God, I know you're tempted.
There's nothing wrong with a little harmless flirting.
Oh, no.
I only bat my eyes a little bit.
Okay, so
at the younger girls.
Well, they gotta be above 18.
You didn't look like you was trying to turn anybody on. You looked like you was half retarded whenever you did that.
He was having an orgasm. Okay. So, speaking of
right on the side of her leg,
an orgasm, I have my theory that the only time we truly have happiness is when we're borderline retarded after a really, really good orgasm.
Yeah, because you are retarded.
Yes.
You're fixing to quote Ralphie May, aren't you?
I am quoting Ralphie May.
Stop quoting people. Make your own quotes.
I'm not original.
You should be.
I am the embodiment of a replicator. Huh?
He is very original.
Fuck that. I ain't original for shit.
He's originally a copy machine.
I am a copycat replicator.
He's got a Rolodex of cliches and quotes.
Yes. I'm going to pick this Pokemon card. Pikachu, I choose you, motherfucker.
So you go through and you flip that Rolodex. Family Guy. Quote.
South Park.
Spit all over my fuzzy black leg.
Yeah, you rub that, Dirty Dave. You rub that good.
I was.
Jesus Christ.
Oh man. So I was another thing that I was told the other day. Actually, Della told me that like I was appropriately named.
Dirty Dave?
Yeah.
No shit, Sherlock.
I never really thought I was like really that dirty of a person.
No, yeah, you are.
Really?
You are.
Really?
I'll be like, oh my God, Mo, my tire, went flat. Yeah, you get down in there, you clean that dirty flat tire. What the fuck, Dave?
I don't think I've ever made any tire analogies or comments.
Well, that's just as extreme as you would go. That's what I'm saying. Like everything sexual.
I never really did understand like how
everything innuendo.
And I don't do it like, at least I don't feel like I do it like on a immature level.
It's subconscious because you know what?
I mean,
I do the same shit.
So let me ask you this: I mean, am I sounding like a 13-year-old trying to make a private part joke?
No. It's way more natural than that.
You've upgraded to the 18-year-old.
It's way, because the 13-year-old, they're trying to learn how to, they're trying to learn how to.
Well, you know what? When I was 13, I had the swag when I was 13.
Did I just skip my 20s, 30s, 40s, and 50s and just go straight to the dirty old man that just doesn't give a fuck?
Pretty much.
That's
exactly
I think you did.
I can live with that.
I mean,
I can live with that.
And it's okay because it's kind of, you know what, it's everybody, they hear it and they're like, yo, that's pretty cool. All right.
It's like if you see a woman bend over for whatever reason, you have to look.
It's like, damn. God loves you. I just wanted to let you know God loves you, and He specially made that ass for this moment.
I would really like to shake your daddy's hand.
Rock Cannington, I know that.
Yeah, we had a.
Speaking about Rolodexes.
Speaking of, Saturday had a moment. I mean, shorts cut all the way up.
Yeah.
As she's just hanging out. I mean, like all the cuff.
See, there is some that's attractive like that, but there's a lot that's not.
Well,
she was cute, but it was still like that's too much. Oh,
nobody can hear you.
She was cute, but it was too much.
define too much for me because I have a coworker.
I mean, basically,
who we have realized she has a skirt, and she has another skirt on top of it that actually goes down. But the shirt that blocked the see-through, unfortunately and fortunately, rides up.
Oh.
There's nothing wrong with that.
And she bent over the table, and me and my other coworker, who's a woman, are like looking at each other like who's going to break character first to look at her ass.
I'm sitting here thinking of like how strong.
And we both did.
My question would be like, how strong is my will to keep from going over there and getting behind her?
Well, luckily I was sitting down, so
that's why they call me dirty, I guess.
see, you're not thinking about, oh man, are we going to look at it? No, I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to stop myself from actually getting up and going over there and doing.
I just need to touch it real quick. Hold on. I'm senile, people. I'm senile. It's okay. It's okay.
I'm not trying to look at it. I'm contemplating on how quickly I can get over there and effectively stab it and then leave.
Exactly.
That's the Asian that you fuck.
See, there's levels to that shit. You stop. You skip past all the just looking at it. It's like,
is this an HR dilemma if I go over there right now?
Am I going to grab it now or not?
You know, if HR lived in any of my jobs, like they walked right
Dude,
beside me,
fired so many times.
We would be employed.
That's why HR sits in a little office away from everybody else.
Yes, we have her downstairs in the very corner of the building that's about to fall off.
You know what's great about my work is HR is like on the other side of the country.
Yes,
lucky.
But then again, like I always tell like everybody that I work with, like if I say anything that's out of line, please let me know, and I will stop it and I'll correct it and I'll apologize for it. But this is who I am.
That's what I'm talking about.
But what bothers me is there was an instance where you made a joke, and somebody was when we were in a certain place across the border. You made a joke, and she was a little like, oh, I made the same joke not even a week later. You're so funny. I got it from
Oklahoma.
Yeah. Or North Texas, across the border. They should get that joke.
Well, I mean, tell me the scenario, or do you remember it? I mean,
I'm trying to recall the actual joke in it.
You can say the first name. I mean, I'm trying to figure out.
It was Amber.
Oh, I pissed her off on a
Yes,
daily
you did.
basis.
But I stole a joke.
There were zero fucks given whenever it came to her.
Well,
I didn't give it to her.
Well, you had a joke, and it was all three of us working together, and she just thought that was so crude. And then I said the joke not even a week later, and I'm trying to remember the joke.
That's so funny.
And she was like, that's a funny joke.
Was it
like,
an ethnic joke?
Yes, it was, because she had a big booty. That's what it was. God, maybe you can remember the joke, because it was yours originally. You know me, I steal everything. I'm a true beaner. I lie, I cheat. Well, I don't lie and I cheat, but I do steal. I steal like hell. So maybe I do.
Okay,
lie.
so it was in reference to her butt.
It was in reference to her butt.
She did have a big butt.
Yes, she did.
She had ass for days.
She had ass
Like-
for days.
Yeah.
I don't know what.
She was disproportionate, though.
Oh.
That's the only downside.
But from the back end, she looked
Like,
great.
I mean, it was all slimmed up here and then just.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, she got and toned.
It wasn't a pear shape. It was a plunger.
Oh, damn. I mean, she had ass for months.
Right.
God.
Putting it nicely, yes.
So I'm really curious to know this joke.
I'm trying to remember. It had to do with her ass. I mean, it was your joke originally.
So it had to do with her ass, and then I took it for a racial
Apparently,
spin.
apparently you took it too far. I, on the other hand, apparently.
But it was okay
not.
for you because you're Hispanic.
Pretty much.
God dang it! You're right. That's
Right,
probably
I
what
know.
it was.
It's not okay for
So
me to say shit
I'm
like
allowed
that
to get
because
away
I'm
with
white.
saying borderline stuff, and
Well, right.
Yes.
but I'm whiter than you, Dirty Dave. Don't point that out.
This is true.
Probably.
That's a thing that.
Thanks, big dick.
There's no probably.
All right.
I mean, that's the thing that a lot of people actually don't know about me is that I actually do have a lot of cultural blending
Yeah.
in my life.
I
mean,
grew up in a really racist town, and I was racist for 7 years and not knowing I was.
I did grow up with a father that was borderline racist. Actually, it wasn't borderline. It was pretty direct. But he's not so much anymore. I mean, he grew out of that shit. I mean, thank you. Generations change.
True that, true that.
I mean, there's a lot of people in my family tree that are of different races and different descents. And not to mention my own wife and child are Asian. So my wife and child are Asian. My best friends are black and Hispanic. I have 2 black brother-in-laws. Both of them act white. I don't understand that shit.
How that shit didn't happen, huh?
And then like I've got another brother-in-law and like a whole bunch of like grandnieces and nephews, that are black. I mean, I love them just as much as they were my own kids. And so it has nothing to do with their color or their race or creed. Like, if I hate you, it's not because of your color or your religion or your gender. It's because you're a fucking dick.
True that.
I mean, that's the way it should be. It's
I'm
like,
gonna
dude,
take quality.
you're a fucking asshole. I don't like you. Oh, you're just saying that because I'm black.
No,
I'm saying that because you're a fucktard.
You are a dickwad.
And for instance, I have met Dirty Dave's dad many times, and he has never been anything but cool as shit to me.
So I want to backtrack a little because I just discovered some family history.
But then again,
people don't even give people a chance.
But then there are some that don't give people a chance. But then there are also those, like my dad. Hopefully he's not listening to this one. He does listen to the show. But I mean, it's people like him. Like, they'll be kind to your face. I mean, it's not like they're being two-faced. Like, they're not going to be nice to you and then go talk to shit about you to somebody else. But they're going to, be nice to you and respect you right there. But yet, he's still going to cast judgment. Maybe not on you. He's never cast a judgment on you.
Yeah, no.
No.
Because you kind of started looking at me funny a little bit. Like, no, he's never cast judgment against you. But whenever he hears about another store being robbed or another person getting shot, another black boy did that shit.
Well, I mean, even Steve Harvey.
Yes, he was black, but you didn't even look.
Well, okay, so because I'm a Rolodex of stealing quotes. Steve Harvey even said, gas station robbed. More news at 10. He doesn't have to go look because he knows that's us. He knows. Now, if he hears the astronaut pooping her diaper coming down, that's a white lady. Like, you don't know who did what.
It kind of.
I mean, it's black side, white sides. We all.
It's horrible stereotyping, but at the same time,
that's not racism.
What I think is more fascinating
is
is
stereotypes and profiling. That's what
I want to know.
Exactly.
I want to know how come a Mexican can't rob a liquor store.
They just don't.
Do we not?
They don't.
Well, we need to up our game, Hispanics.
No. That's our territory. Get y'all own shit.
Okay, gas stations. Oh wait, you got that too. Dang nabbit.
No, y'all got to have your own shit. I don't know, whatever it is, not that.
I don't know what we got.
Y'all go like fucking knock over like other Mexicans, like cartel members, and take their shit.
But we are the cartel. I mean, how does that work?
All of you.
Shit. So, okay. Sorry, I got to go with this little fun history fact.
And we'll just continue to fraud Wall Street. That's
well, that's legal, quote unquote.
Hey, most of the time, if you got a good lawyer.
That's true.
Heck yeah. I mean, you see, was that Jenner chick in the Pepsi commercial? Her family pulled that commercial within a day from Pepsi. Did y'all not see that?
No. There was more to that. No,
Pepsi had to get it off.
Pepsi pulled
they freaked the fuck out.
Well, no,
over nothing.
They didn't freak out. It was the Jenner family.
Didn't that have to do with like the whole Black Lives Matter thing?
Yes,
because she went over and like handed a Pepsi to a police officer,
and he drank it, and it was all hunky dory.
Right, and so like there were a lot of people that were criticizing, and so because she was criticizing, the Jenners and the Kardashians pulled it.
Yes,
they didn't want it.
They pulled strings, and that was done within a day.
Yeah, they
and that kind of
never even
because there's fucking.
Oh, it dropped for less than 12 hours.
Oh shit! I never even saw the commercial.
No, I think. Hold on. From when it got released,
dude, this is like old news.
It's like it was not even maybe 7 hours, maybe. Damn. It's all it lasted, and then the Jenners and the Kardashians are like, Pepsi, don't make me go over there and bitch the shit out of you.
And you know why? Do you know why?
Because they are lawyers.
No. One word.
Black dick.
You forget. That's not one word.
That's one word. That's hashtag black dick. That's one word.
That's one word.
Dash. So there's a dash in there making it one word, y'all.
Hashtag dash black.
I was gonna say Kanye.
But I mean, we don't got Kanye.
Well, because
we got
they're
Lamar
very
in
pro.
there. We got Tiger in there.
But see, here's the thing: like they're very pro Black Lives Matter, and so the popular thing nowadays is to actually be anti-police. So you can't be pro-black and pro-police at the same time, which doesn't make any fucking sense because, like, you've got a good majority of police officers that are black.
There are a lot. They need more. They need more, and they need more in the communities actually doing some shit. I mean,
right.
But there are
they
a
exist.
lot.
Right.
It's not like
but the fact that they pulled that so they wouldn't. They pulled that commercial so they wouldn't lose ratings because they didn't want to lose the fan base from the liberal left side.
You can't do that.
Which they would have if they showed a Jenner handing a Pepsi to a police officer.
You're talking about money. Yeah, that's big money for them.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
I'm here just thinking like that's just
they make a ton of money being social media whores.
Well, I mean,
that's all they are.
I mean, how do they get? I mean, besides
liberal,
being the attorney to OJ,
see, like,
or friend to OJ.
Here's the crazy thing,
and then a sex tape. Apparently, that's only. I mean, so apparently, I need to have somebody be a lawyer for a killer, and I need to make a sex tape, and then shit, I got my own TV show.
Did OJ really do it?
Goddamn right he did.
No, he did not. Hold on. I'm going to say no, he did. It was Bugs Bunny who did that shit.
Fuck that shit. Hey, wait. And I say this because
the glove did not fit.
No, but you got to understand that was his wife. And she was
what the
fucking
fuck?
some other dude. You know, she's left him and she's fucking some other dude.
And
yes.
And that fucker is driving his car.
His car, staying at his house with his multi-million-dollar mansion, driving his overly expensive car with his wife.
Yes.
Who was hot. His hot-ass wife. His hot-ass trophy wife.
Yes.
You're goddamn right. He killed.
Okay,
he killed
so
both.
I'm not saying
he tried to get that motherfucker too. So he got her.
Help me make sure I understand this correctly. I don't agree with what he did.
Not at all. No, not at all.
But I understand.
Yeah.
Rolodex, that motherfucker.
That's exactly it. Because
I understand.
I mean, that should have been an open and shut case. But hey, when you got a little bit of money and a little bit of fame, you might beat the case. I don't know.
Michael Jackson did.
Hey.
Twice.
Michael Jackson never went to trial. He had enough money to make that shit go away.
Right.
Bye, Felicia. However, Vic James, on the other hand,
Rick James, he was broke as shit.
No,
guess what?
Vic.
Oh,
Eagles guy, Michael Vick.
Michael
Vick. Fucking dogs.
No. But see, you got to understand this.
I need to understand that because
you got to understand this. See, the problem is that he was fighting at that time. He lost the love of like you say, the left base thing. Because guess what? We don't give a damn if he was fighting dogs. Nobody else does.
Nobody cares.
He lost the love of that side, a certain side. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't fight dogs.
Okay, so how
dogs have feelings too?
So
do you care if he fought dogs?
I don't give a fuck.
Can that motherfucker throw a football? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so interesting connection real quick I want to point into. This is the reason why I brought up Vic in particular. Was how in the recent TV series Inhumans, I don't know if y'all seen that show. Inhumans, it's a Marvel show. All right? They have no issues killing humans and Inhumans left and right. But they can't kill the animated dog because PETA will come on their ass.
That's some crazy shit.
It's not even a real dog. Over everybody's fucking feelings.
I was like, okay, they killed him. They stunned the dog. They stunned the dog.
I've gotten to I've seriously.
That bitch is causing more issues than the humans and Inhumans on the moon. Sorry, I went a little nerdy. I apologize. And I need to get back to my family story that I have just discovered about my dad's side.
I kind of want to get back to why DadBods are better than.
Because we're confident, we're sexy, and we know it. They have a song for us. I'm sexy and I know it.
Yeah, but those were Beach Bods that were singing that song.
But they're gonna be DadBods, aren't they?
So here's
they may have a few babies out there already.
Here's
there you go.
Here's my take on it. This is the reason why I believe that DadBods are better than Beach Bods. Beach Bods are nice to look at. They're functional. They're built for speed, not for comfort. Okay. So
I like that.
But here we go.
And they don't have heated seats either.
No, not at all. You want to know why this dad bod is better than the beach bod? See, I
tell me, Dirty Dave.
I should have got a dad bod whenever I was single. I mean, fuck.
Hey, get that ring. Get that ring even when you're single. Yeah, I'm recently divorced.
Dude, I can't take this shit off because I've got look, if I take this ring off, I have a permanent indention and a tan line.
Damn.
Hold on.
You may as well just tattooed the shit on
Why
there.
do you not have a ring, bro?
Because he's black.
Yeah.
That's why he's with the same woman.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the answer to everything. How come you ain't got to do it because he's black?
Yeah,
I ain't got to wear that shit. Ain't got to wear that shit.
I know, right? It's like, he's just going to go home and beat his wife.
Yeah. From the
with
back.
that dick.
He's going to beat it up. He's not going to beat his wife. He's going to beat it up.
With that dick. That big
But no, and here's another thing. Here's a great thing about beach pods. Beach pods look great whenever they're in a dim light and in front of you naked. And you're like, oh my gosh, I'm fixing to have sex with that. If you were a girl. Looking at a guy like that.
It's like looking at a
that's
Greek
nice.
god.
But he's going to get down there. He's going to be all bony. He's going to be all rigid. You're not going to have much to hold on to.
No comfort. No comfort. It's true.
And let me tell you something.
It's true.
A man with a dad bod has enough weight behind his ass to shove that dick a little bit harder.
I agree with that.
You want to really feel what it's like to get railed by a decent guy. You sleep with a man with a dad bod. He's got the weight to give you that extra inch that doesn't belong there.
I like that.
He is a grower, apparently.
Keyword doesn't belong there. Wait, are we talking about ass play again? Yes. Okay. My personality, you already know who I am. I have to ask people this. Like, I've actually have ran into some people, may or may not have been clients. But I had to ask them. I was just like, okay. I mean, I wouldn't have asked them if I wasn't like 100% comfortable, knowing that they would be okay with this topic. Right. And usually, I just like throw out like little trigger words that actually get them to bring it up first.
Well, that's what we do as salespeople,
right? And so I asked her. I was just like, so let me get this straight. I'm trying to figure out. I've got a poll going on right now.
I love the poll.
A poll as in questionnaire, not my poll, but a poll.
Close enough.
Could be my poll.
Can be your poll. They want it.
Anyway. But I am hearing more and more that most girls like butt play. Is that true?
They like butt play or they like giving butt play?
3 out of 5 girls that I asked that actually like it.
Well, they have daddy issues. We won't know.
No. Butt play has been around for a long time.
No,
it's just out in the open. We said that.
What? No.
But the two that said no were like hardcore, like no. But they weren't like pious conservatives. Like they were just like
they have relationships with their father. I mean, I had a poll.
These girls, no, what?
They just ain't had nobody play with their ass right.
For one of right. No, but nobody took the extra time to be gentle about it. Yeah, exactly. They didn't go balls deep on the first time like I did.
Yeah, exactly.
Get out!
I can't let go. But no, like these two that said no, I don't want anything near my butt, are the ones that are talking about how great they give head and about like how they, have threesomes with their partners, and I'm just like, you will have a threesome with your partner and you give head like every day, but you won't take one in the ass?
They're lying.
Okay, right. See, I call bullshit on that too.
I'll call bullshit on that because I mean, I've dealt with a lot of women and their counseling and shit.
I need to get the go ahead from the wife.
The wife.
To actually like call somebody on their bullshit. And so the next person tells me, oh, I don't do ass play, but I give head and I'll do this, I'll do that, and I'll do that. So I can just sit there and say, prove it. Show me.
Do it.
Prove it.
Do it.
Telling me when you got your head all the way down there, he don't reach around and play with your booty hole just a little bit.
Yeah.
Shit.
That'd be the first thing I did.
Well, I mean, so
actually, no, like if somebody's down there doing that, like I've got my fingers interlaced in their hair and like pulling.
Closer to my body.
It's just like this.
starts in the back for that kind of length right there. But what I was going to say with the large majority of women who I dealt with have daddy issues that I never played with, they dug some butt play across the board. They like the full penetration. Now the other ones who did not have daddy issues, they either A, they didn't want any of it, or B, you could play with it, fondle it, lick it a little bit, but never actually go in.
Right.
You gotta now. I will say that you gotta. Some girls you will have to ease into the. Hey, we finna stick it in there. Like right. You gotta ease them into that, but you gotta play with it a couple times, a few little times. Play with it. Hey,
I think we're getting.
Start with the pinky finger if you need to. Start with the pinky finger if you need to. And then you just work it.
You slowly work your way up to the thumb.
By the time you get to the thumb, guess what? They're okay.
Yeah.
They see it's not gonna hurt that bad.
Damn.
Okay,
skipping.
so like, see, here's the thing. The point being is that, guys, if you are self-conscious about your body, and you are sitting here concerned thinking that you have to have like a beach body in order for yourself to get laid, that's entirely inaccurate.
Hell yeah. Women are way more insecure than we are.
Oh, of course they are. But I mean, I've been like hit on, and people have made passes at me more in the last 2 years than ever that I could at least think of. I mean, shit. It got to one point where it seemed like I was getting hit on like every other day. Like, it started making me question my marriage. Like, why the fuck am I married?
What the fuck is this?
And it's just... But then I fall back and fucking... Thanks to Tyler Perry movies that curse me.
You remember that?
I remember the 80-20 rule. You knew exactly where I was going.
Yeah. Hey, that's some real shit.
It is some real shit. That 80-20 rule sticks in your head.
You don't want to be on that 20 side.
Although it does look very tempting.
Sometimes.
Very.
But when they walk around with their cheeks hanging out.
Very tempting. Right. And so it's thanks to the 80-20 rule and the fact that I actually have, a sense of loyalty that I don't act on these things. Because, trust me, I wanted to. But
I'm with you.
I would not be human if I said that I didn't.
I mean,
Superman.
I think I told y'all a situation I had at work where, so in my job, I am the only man on my team.
Oh, and I've seen the girls that you work with too.
Oh,
wow.
Okay,
yeah, so why are you married?
I got married way before I knew I was going to get that job. Never mind. I got other stuff. But I had
really
one
there, but I'll leave it.
Okay, so mind you,
I would have been if I'm sorry. I'm gonna let you finish.
Go for
it.
All right, Kanye.
No, you're Taylor Swifting me.
I can only say, like, dude, if I worked at where you worked, I'd be divorced by now.
Boy, dude, it's hard.
I mean, just okay. I'm not gonna say that I would be divorced, and I'm not saying that I actually would. Cheat on my spouse, because I can't do that to her. But it would be so fucking difficult. Because I've seen the girls that you work with, and it's like, oh, dear God, these women are talking about what around you?
Oh, God.
And so it's like whenever you come around...
They talk like men with their sexual endeavors and shit like that. And I'm like...
And so it's like every time he comes around me, like whenever he gives me a call, like midway through the week, like, hey, what you doing? I'm like, hey, swing by, we'll chit-chat for a little bit. Yeah. And I'm just like, all right, so what... Anything cool happen at work lately?
Did anybody strip?
Did what's her face show her GGs again?
Again? What do you mean again? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
So, dude, you work in an office full of women. Somebody showed her titties at one point.
Somebody popped them out at least once.
Dude, I've worked in a workplace with a bunch of women. Somebody shows her titties at some point.
They always bring them out.
They always bring them out.
But, okay, so, going back to my story.
But I can't bring my dick out.
No, that's sexual harassment. That's different.
No.
One is for aesthetic pleasing art. One is just pleasure.
I don't show the scrotum. I mean, that's a nasty looking motherfucker.
Heck no, they need to fondle that shit. Fondle the balls, girl. Fondle the balls.
Pretty, yeah,
I'm not saying that I'm getting them to do anything with it. I'm just saying that you don't
just
show
offering it. Like, it's here.
I didn't even offer it.
It's here.
I mean, fuck.
You need one?
You got comfortable, so I got comfortable. So I mean, if you can pull your titties out in public, I'm going to pull my dick out and get a little bit of extra breeze.
Yeah, no. They will turn you in. And you'll be fucked up.
So I'm going to finish up my story.
Sorry, tell me your story.
In particular. One coworker in particular.
Beyonce's video was better.
Fucker.
Sorry, go ahead.
I have no comeback to that because I can't think of any
cliches.
Rolodexes. Yes.
Your Rolodex is broken, bitch.
That's right now. It's broken in that culture.
Try to be original.
Doy! Oh, crap. That was taken too. But, okay, so at my job, everyone there, all the women, are divorced. All right? All of them are divorced.
It leads you to question life.
So I'm going to start with that one so that if anybody ever backtracks, that they ain't going to know who I'm talking about. But bottom line is one who was dating somebody, or not dating, they were talking to somebody. And she told me that, well, my conversation with this guy, your name got brought up. And I'm like, okay. About what? She said, if I had an opportunity, if you were not married, I would have taken you in my office many times ago and would have fucked your brains out and would want to be with you.
I have a feeling that if your significant other were to hear this, you would be looking for another job next week.
Yeah, probably.
But I think said person doesn't work there anymore, though.
Well, that really isolates who it was. This is true, though. This is
I was
true.
trying to help you out, fuckface.
I know you're trying to help me out, but now it's...
But now that you said that, I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Which I kind of want her to be on the show just for the hell of it.
I do. Eventually.
I'm curious because if you say that she is like the female version of DirtyDave,
she is a female version of DirtyDave.
Damn, that would be interesting. Yeah.
But usually, whenever she has boundaries,
she has no boundaries.
Oh
my God,
that's kind of frightening because I don't either.
Yeah.
That's. Hey, that's one hell of a show.
Yeah, bring her on the show.
Stay tuned. We gonna make that happen.
So, female Dirty Dave. We got to do it.
We'll call her Dirty J.
Dirty VJ.
Dirty VJ. Yeah, that's all I got.
Well, yeah. Well, my story about my family, we'll get to another time. As always,
this is Dirty Dave,
Dr. Philgood,
Indeed.
And we will catch you next time, biatches.
Like
Deuce.
Peace.